Thank you so much for having me.
Ian, the podcast isn't over. I may have lied to you.
Uh-oh.
That was a twist in this podcast. Okay, I'm starting recording right now. I'm about to yap with It's Your Boy Ian the Music. Here is he drinking coffee. He doesn't know yet that I have the lyrics here. The lyrics to all of his songs that are officially released on Spotify. I will go in like random order here, and it's some of them are very difficult to get right because like some of them are like searching in the dark, telling stories. Like I try to write down the lyrics, which are like the easiest to get through, but they're not easy. So the rules are: if I sneak a lyric from every single song he made, I win. But if he calls me out, I lose, and the podcast abruptly ends. It's over. It is cooked. It's GG. So I have some lyrics. What am I gonna open with? There's not that many options. Look at this. The summer is gone. It's you. It's like there's not much to go off of. This is very difficult. I don't know how this will go. I hope it goes well. I really hope it does. Welcome to Catching Up with Ian the Music, also known as Ian Asio. Me and Ian are like best friends who know each other for like 5, maybe 6 years for a while. He's been making a lot of music basically his entire life. He recently dropped a new EP that you may have heard of. It's called 2 Songs. It's 2 songs. And we have worked on some projects before like Overtake That Kid and Hermitcraft Mantra. Today, we're catching up to find out what is he going to do in the future, how he makes music, how is he awesome, and just talk about art and philosophy overall. Ian, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for having me. This is going to be... I'm really excited.
It's so nice to see you, man. I haven't seen you in years, it feels like. This is so awesome.
I haven't seen you in several years. I still hope that you're well, though.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be fun.
We don't talk enough, man. We just don't talk enough. This is just
We don't.
painful. Okay. You recently dropped 2 songs. What went into it? What was different from your other releases?
So I think the biggest thing about it was that it was the first like sort of set of music that I wrote whilst in school.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the songs was actually written for a school project. I had a project that was like, you got to write an album. And I was like, okay. And so I did. And one of those songs was off of that album. And then the other one was just a song that I was going back to a lot. Like I had a saved session and then I just kept coming back to that song over and over and again, and I didn't have any words for it, and then I finally I think I wrote the words while playing Clash Royale, which is kind of like a problem. But yeah, that's the second song, and I was working on it whilst in school, which I think was the difference between that and I guess This Is How I Got Over You, because I think This Is How I Got Over You was done mostly in the summer. Like the songs are written, but then most of it was finished in the summer. So, yeah.
Okay, I see. And you say you're in school, you're in university. Can you tell the viewers what you're studying?
Yes, I am doing a double major in popular music studies and social justice and peace.
Jesus! That's a long name, man. You learned that? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I get my the sheet of paper I get will have like, it will be legal size instead of just regular size because it'll just have a big long name on it.
Okay, so you're studying popular music. What about it do you study? Like, do you study how to make it? Is it good or is it bad? Like, what are you going for?
Yeah, like a bit of everything. We have like the typical like mixing and mastering classes, like desktop music production and all of that. And then we also have like popular studies as like a cultural phenomenon. Like we talk about musicians from the 70s and how that sort of reflects current day and age. And we talk about like singer-songwriters and their impact on like political movements of the time. And we talk about like a whole bunch of stuff. Like we had a whole thing on musicians from the 70s and like how it's reflecting today's day and age. And we talked about like the rights and the issues that were happening, mostly in the United States, actually. But all of that and kind of like everything that goes into popular music. Like we have like songwriting classes and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So that's what I'm studying. Yeah.
That's insane. So basically you're studying how the music affects people? Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like whether the music affects the people or the people affect the music that's being written, and how they kind of like coincide with each other. I'm coming into university with like a college degree, a college diploma, and a certificate. So like I'm kind of aware of the music creation side, and it's cool to get like a second perspective from like a university approach to music creation and recording and stuff. And then like it's the more theoretical like political humanity kind of aspect of like what does popular music mean to the zeitgeist of society.
Like you like describe your thing and I get nothing. I'm completely lost. I'm like, bro, what is he talking about?
I get nothing, you fucking say nothing at all.
This guy is yapping, but this is perfect because we're allowed to yap. It's all good.
Yeah.
That being said, I am trying to find out why were you playing Clash Royale though?
Trying to find out why, but with nothing ever going right.
What's up with that? How good are you though? Huh? What's up with that?
I think I'm at. I'd open it up right now, but then I'd want to play a game. I think I'm at like 5,200 trophies.
Okay.
And it's mostly because of like my friends that play the game, and I'm like, I can't not play this game and seethe over it.
Okay, makes sense. And you said you take your time when it comes down to music.
You said you take your time, but whatever happened to mine? Yeah.
When it comes down to writing lyrics and all that stuff, you make sure that every upload is like phenomenal. How do you do it like that?
I think part of it is my like philosophy about this is my philosophy that I've like accumulated and written on the wall. Like no,
Bro is knowledgeable.
In my social justice and peace classes, we talk a lot about like this push towards efficiency and how that's kind of detrimental to like your humanity in a way. Like if we think that we have to be efficient all of the time, then like we wouldn't appreciate the smaller things in life. Like if we think that we have to be efficient, then like why would we take vacation and other topics like that. So to me, that like kind of resonates where I don't want to like pump out like slop content. I want to be proud of what I make, and I want to be proud of like the videos that I upload or what goes on Iain the Music and what goes on Iain the Music Live, and like what songs I'm writing, and I want it to be like, you know, in a couple of years I look back and go, yeah, no, I'm really stoked about how this song turned out and how this upload turned out and how this stream went down, that I'm not looking back and go, man, why'd I upload that?
Oh man, bro. Gotta delete that, scrap that from the internet.
I'll be like, oh, get out of here.
Bro, I would love you say that. That makes sense. Okay.
Like quality over quantity a little bit. Yeah.
And so this way you like grow with every single song that you release, yeah?
Yeah, like the things that I've learned from releasing 2 songs will like greatly change the next songs that I'm planning on releasing. I don't know when, but planning on releasing songs, obviously. Or like the video editing that I've done on like either channel, really. That will be like, oh, I know for next video, like doing this, and this will be really fun. Or like I'll practice something like in my most recent Iain the Music video about like songwriting and lyrics and whatever. I was like practicing J cuts at the very beginning, and
nice, that's good.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. So it's like I can take that stuff, and even though like uploading that video, like I'm still super proud of it, I know for next video I'm gonna be able to do like cooler stuff, and it's the small like the incremental growth that I think will allow like longevity in a way. Yeah.
That's very inspiring. I like that you're like focusing on the art so much. I feel like I've been lacking as a creator more.
I feel like I've been lacking, crying too many tears.
Because I've been trying to, you know, pump out more content, but it's very inspiring to see someone who's like constantly pushing, you know, the limits of their artist capabilities. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think people can tell too, right? Like when you upload a video, if you're not proud of it, I think people can kind of pick up on it.
Yep. 100%.
Or like and that doesn't mean that you can't upload a lot of stuff and be proud of everything that you upload. Like, don't get me wrong. When I see the New Kiddo YouTube channel upload a new short, I go, oh my gosh, let's go. But yeah, I think that like people will pick up on if you're just like posting content for the sake of like the numbers as opposed to like the sake of the creative fun aspect of making videos and music as well, to a different extent.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting because we talk about the future and we talk about like you're trying to take it slow but appreciate every single moment, right? Trying to like go there. We've had a conversation about this in private. I don't know what my life is gonna be like. Yeah, I don't know what my life will be.
I don't know what my life will be, because my favorite girl I lost to the call of the sea.
But you had these thoughts recently, and where are you going with this?
Well, I don't fully remember what I said when we had that conversation.
I've been listening. No, but
Nuke has been taking notes.
Yes, plentiful.
Yep.
But overall, though, where do you see yourself? Where are you trying to you're trying to make content that makes you proud, but what would be like an achievement that makes your life complete in a way?
Yeah. I think for me, like, there was, I don't know who said it, but there's they were talking about like the difference between like setting goals and setting like checkpoints. Where it's like a goal could like succeed or fail, but a checkpoint is just something that you'll achieve at some point regardless of like time frame. And I think that like a shift in mentality is really cool. For me, getting to like monetization and getting to like stability, whatever that may like look like, is kind of the goal, because I know like lore drop, one of the things that I did like growing up, we made like videos on our front lawn when I was like a child. And I always like loved doing that. And I think that like once I learned that like you could get monetization and get an income from making content and doing YouTube and streaming, and I guess music as well to that extent too, that's always kind of been my goal, is to make a living off of the things that I like to make, and like it'd be fun to like go on tour. It'd be fun to do like bigger events and like that's different collabs, and like travel to like VidCon and be able to legitimize the work that I do. With a financial like basis, because right now like I'm in school and I'm working towards finishing my degree, and then I might do like a master's and PhD, because I had a professor that said, oh yeah, like you can with a PhD and you teaching in university, you get health insurance. And I'm like, that's kind of a big selling point. So I think that's like trying to figure out what your life will look like when you're 50, 60, 70 is really tough, because I don't want to be I don't know. I had this professor that I'm talking about said that he is more like financially stable and happy than the people his age doing like shows and tours and working with like up and coming artists. And it's not that I don't want to work with up and coming artists and I don't want to work with other people, but like the like chasing the high of popularity when it comes to, I guess specifically the music industry, is not something that is like stable.
Yeah.
So finding a way to have my creativity be the thing that stabilizes my life would be really cool to do. We'll see how that happens. We'll see what happens.
It makes sense. Yeah. So basically, like, if you're trying to make it in the artist industry, you have to take like risks, and it's never, even when what you're saying is, even if you make it, if you have like a tour, and as like, you know, I'm walking down the streets of Canada, I see, oh, it's in the music, I'm like, Colin, it's you on the leaderboard, right?
It's you, must go and I must bide.
But still, like, it's not gonna be stable. It's gonna be some risk to it.
Yeah, and like some risks are like easier to take because of like, you know, like my family, they're really like supportive and like some risks are harder to take because of like I can't fly out to VidCon, I can't fly out to TwitchCon or whatever it may be, just because I don't have the time or money or whatever. And I think that like it's tough to try and figure out what you're doing in life, especially because things are we've lived through a lot of unprecedented times.
Oh, true. Yes, we have. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but like finding, I don't know, like getting the stability of like monetization, it makes it easier to do things like going on a tour if you are like making content and making music and stuff that funds your connection. Like if I upload a video and I can have monetization off that video, that allows me to put more money into making videos because they're like legitimizing that process. It's like a big circle.
Yeah, it's like a snowball effect.
Yeah.
Where it's like you keep,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the more you add, the da-da-da.
Yeah. But it's tough right now because being in school and like working on the like I don't know, I don't want to call going to school a B plot.
No, I get it. Yeah.
I guess like going to school is the I have two main paths that I'm going down, and I like I'm prioritizing school because it's the thing that like I want to graduate, I want to have good grades, so I'm gonna prioritize that because right now I'm not making any money off of YouTube or my music. Well, like I guess you are making money off of, like I am making money off of music, but it's like 0.003 cents a stream.
It's not
and
enough
like
to support you,
yeah, and same with Twitch, where it's like, yeah, I stream on Twitch and I get like a cent from ads from Twitch, and every now and again subs. Shout out the homies who subscribe to me on Twitch.
big time, yep.
But like that's not a consistent income either. So, at some point, I hope, ideally, it would be really great. And family and friends believe that it'll happen. At some point, like the monetization on YouTube would hit, and then I'd be able to legitimize it a little bit more, and then like eventually find a space where I can, you know, not have my bed in the background of my streams.
No, it's cute. It's like a cozy little environment.
I get it.
No, it's like a cottage.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's nice.
Yeah, you're welcome into my bedroom.
Hey, yo! Ian, calm down, buddy. Okay, all right, okay. Oh, okay. I need to concentrate. Okay, Ian, I know I've been goofy and silly, but
yeah,
this is difficult. Okay, let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm being honest, right now it seems like you've lied, because you said that
For all the times you've told me you'd never leave my side. If I'm being honest, right now it seems you've lied.
you're trying to legitimize, you know, you're trying to get legitimized, you're trying to legitimize through numbers, right? Once the monetization can pay for, you know, whatever you're doing, like your life, right? And then you feel like you've legitimized. But you also say that people can tell when you're doing things for numbers. So how will you do with both? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I totally get you. That's a really good, really great question.
Because if you stay true to yourself, right, you can't be chasing numbers, quote unquote. But you also gotta legitimize, as you say.
Yeah, and that's like tough. That's the like the I guess the conundrum that I face most of the time. Because like staying true to myself means like staying true and trusting the quality and like and the like effort into the video to put quality over quantity to me is like more important, because it's at the end of the day, it's about connection. Like, it's about uploading something that people enjoy watching and connect to, and have a little gaff, or like learn something, or whatever it is. And I think that even though the like goal is monetization, I think people can tell if you're in it for the monetization or in it for like making art to be monetized, if that makes sense. Like the difference between like making something because you like to make it and getting paid for it as a secondary, and like making something to make money off of it, to make more things to make money off of it. Like, I think that people can tell, like, when it comes to like shorts YouTubers, like, I don't know, I scroll through YouTube shorts every now and again and like you get the reading Reddit post of the Minecraft parkour from like, you're like, I can tell that you are just in it for the money, and then you get to like, you watch like other shorts of like I don't know, makes roulette or whatever it is, and you're like, oh no, I can tell that you love to make this kind of stuff. And the fact that you're getting paid for it is even better, because you get to keep doing what you enjoy to do. And I think that like there's a bit of a disconnect between like making something for the sake of making money, and then making something because you like to make something, and then getting paid for it later. Like, I don't know if that fully made sense, but there is a like, what are the words I'm trying to find here?
You got it.
Yeah, like people like to see movies that actors are in, right? And people want to support, or like people want to go see shows of their favorite artist. They're not like upset that they're paying money to see their favorite artist, right? They're like, oh, I get to pay, I'm gonna buy a ticket to support my favorite artist and watch them make their art and watch them do their show, because that's gonna be really fun. The like the view of the viewer in a way is like, the money is not the main thing that the artist is there for. The art is what the artist is there for, and they just have to have the money to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm with you. No,
yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. And I'm just challenging you a little bit, but that's a very beautiful thing. It's inspiring, because I think that if you keep following your path, and you're not gonna be telling children stories on Reddit and like being like, oh,
telling children stories of adventure and gold.
Guess what happens? I really do think that I'm not gonna say that you're gonna find commercial success, but you're gonna find at the very least success in like what you're trying to achieve, at the very least. And that's the most important thing ever. Has to be.
Yeah. And it's like, again, I think people can tell when you're in it for like the cash money flow, the bands, the clout, the 6-7 versus when you're in it for like versus like when you're in it for like, there's a thing I wrote a report last year for one of my classes about Spotify and the like the artists that are like put music out on Spotify and put and like write their own music and stuff, and this report was about how it wasn't a report, it was an essay. This essay was about how hard it is for someone if they only upload music on Spotify to make a living off of it. And one of the things that I learned was there are people in like Sony record labels and Warner Brother record labels and Capitol and Universal or whatever, whose job it is titled like head of playlisting, which their job is to get artists to change their songs so they're more likely to get on playlists. And to me, that's really icky. And like, when I write songs, I'm not thinking about what playlist it's going to fit best on. I'm thinking about like what I think suits the song the best. If it gets playlists, that's cool. But like the point is that I'm trying to get the song to be as like the way that I hear it in my head is to get it onto the song, and that get it onto the tracks and the recording it and whatever, the way that I hear it in my head. And that's not like, I'm not thinking, oh, how am I going to make the most streams out of the song? How am I going to make the most people listen to, like, I'm writing song because I love to write song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does make sense, because there are many people in the like musical industry. I have to imagine you know more about this. That like keep like making like content for Spotify playlists, as you say, and like, oh no, guys, it's for the art, it's for the heart, and then they expect me to believe them. Like,
You give your list of reasons, expect me to believe them. I look at your face, you have nothing else to say.
it's just insane.
Yeah, it's again, I think people can tell. There was a whole thing a couple of years ago about industry plants. Like, I think people know.
Yes,
or like
100%.
people are like, I don't pick up on. I think what we're talking about also is authenticity. Like,
Yes.
obviously, I'm not going to be like here's my address, but there is people can pick up when you're kind of like to put it bluntly, bullshitting them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people can people. I think generally people can know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
And I don't want to be anyone other than me.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier in other conversations that you do struggle with self-promoting, right? You never found a way to be like, oh, hi, I'm me, and everyone look at me. Like that's difficult for you.
Yeah. I think that's really like, it's hard to be authentic while doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Where like the promotion feels genuine.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I come back to a lot that we learned in the class is that I actually learned this in college. One of the things that we learned was that word of mouth is the best way to promote things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have a friend, you're going to listen to their music recommendations more often than just some ad that you see on Instagram or whatever.
Mm.
And that really like stuck with me, because it's not just about like telling your friends things. It's about it's about the relationship between the artist and the person that's promoting that's like telling their friends about your art.
Mm-hmm.
There's a different relationship there between, like, I don't know, like, if you see a Coca-Cola ad, you're like, okay, whatever. But if you like have a friend who says, oh, you should listen to this song, you're more likely going to listen to that song. And when it comes to doing that online, it's really hard for me to find a way of talking about and getting people's eyes on like the work that I do.
Mm-hmm.
That feels not like I don't want it to like be persuasive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it to be like, hey, you should do X, Y, and Z because I'm super cool and I'm me and this, and me and this, and this.
Let's go again.
That seems weird. It seems wrong. It seems kind of, I don't know, icky. So I really do struggle with like promotion, but the way that I kind of approach it is to try and make something like interesting or funny or learnable or whatever off of what I'm making. Like I posted a short about I posted a TikTok, I think, about like the mute button and how in one of my songs like I have like 40 regions that are just muted because they were like, those regions were how I constructed and started to produce the song. Mm-hmm. You can just mute things. And I think that people forget that you can just do that. Like mute button, crazy concept. Mm-hmm. But that's like about the mute button using my songs indirectly as the example, as opposed to being like, you should listen to my song because I'm cool and I'm awesome and I'm the best. Mm-hmm. Like I think there's a difference. Like there's a trade-off that feels better to me, I think.
I see. So you're trying to provide people value first, and then if they want to, since you're providing value while it's all over, like the value is like about your songs, like centered around your songs, they still like kind of can if they want, if they like it, kind of thing. Yeah,
exactly. Like provide something interesting, content-wise, context-wise, even, whilst talking about your songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like sense. I think that makes that makes more sense and feels better because whenever I'm watching stuff, I'm also analyzing how I'm watching it. Like I'm like, why am I watching this short? How am I watching it? How does it make me feel? How do I approach that to my own stuff?
That sounds a little scary. It sounds like it's gonna be full of anxiety, like
Full of anxiety of what I think I'm supposed to be.
why am I doing this? Why am I watching this? Why am I listening to this? Why did I have that thought right now? Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, I can't help it.
No, it's good. I think that's one of those things that's like, I'm gonna say smart people do, but like it's like when you can like separate yourself from like yourself, if that makes sense. It's like it's a good thing. Yeah, it's good. It is good that you know exactly what you're going for, right? You know that you're going for the word of mouth, which we are doing right now, by the way. Shout out. You know, we're using our mouth right now. But you just never found how to
Tattooed my heart, but you never found where I went when you hang around.
like be great at it yet, right? But you know what you're going for. You just not, yeah.
Yeah, like I think also the difference is I'm in school, so I don't have the time to sort of think about it. Where it's over the summer, I upload more videos, which I get more eyes on what I'm uploading, and then that gets more eyes on like what I'm making, which is fun and cool, and I think is very fun. And then also that gives me more time to like do really fun collabs, like Overtake That Kid or Hermcraft Mantra, or like shout out Amy and working on some cool video game music. Like I think that the more I'm excited about what I'm doing, I think that gets other people excited about it as well.
100%.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring.
Yeah.
Ian,
Yeah.
the advantage of this, of us having this conversation, is that, you know, maybe like 10 years down the line, Ian the Music, the biggest guy in Canada, you gotta listen, right? But we're not there yet.
Every time I think we took a step, we're not there yet.
Which is good. And I have a question. You talk about authenticity a lot. You want to make sure your art is authentic. Do you think your early art will be more authentic than the later one? Would that be a correlation?
Interesting. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it'll be authentic in a different way because my earlier stuff is authentic to the person that I was, and then the stuff that I keep making will be authentic to the person that I am. And I think there's a quote, I don't know who it's by, and I'm gonna butcher it, but it says that it says something along the lines of, I have the gift of waking up a different person every morning.
Ooh.
Or like if you know exactly what you're going to be, you're cursed to be that. Which is kind of like a poetic way of saying to be ever changing as a human being is something that is a gift. And like I think you can see it across like most people's content that it changes over time because they change over time.
Yep.
And I think that's beautiful, and I think that's exactly how it's supposed to be. I don't want to, like, I'm gonna write different songs and they're gonna be different, and they're going to be like, they're gonna flow and change in different ways, and they're gonna be authentic to the person that I am when I wrote that, and the person that I am when it comes out, or whatever it is. And just because that authenticity is different than the authenticity that I started with, it's just different authentic. Like I think of John Bellion. He released an album, I think it was last year or the year before, basically about how much he loves being a dad. And
Okay,
that's so different from the stuff that he was releasing, but it's still authentic to who he is. He's like, I just love my kids. Like I love my wife. I love my kids. Shout out.
Shout out kids.
So like, obviously I think there's a there's a different access point for like bigger artists and smaller artists and whatever, but still I think that there's a level of authenticity that's allowed to change just as humans are. We're big rivers, New Kiddo. We're all just big rivers that ebb and flow.
Okay. Okay. Well, Ian the Music, could you lay some river facts?
Could you lay with me in the summer heat great at.
course, okay? As you're flowing through the ocean of life here, okay?
Dude, I actually got a fact about rivers. Did you know that rivers, when they ebb and flow too much, they create oxbow lakes? You can look this up. Oxbow
What?
lakes that are like curved ponds, because the river will ebb and flow and then it will buckle into itself and then flow, because water takes the path of least resistance. It won't flow around the big curve. It'll just cut to the smaller curve and then create this thing called an oxbow lake. Fun facts.
I'm lost again. You're completely lost with that.
I'm lost again, outside my comfortable skin.
What are you talking about a lake now? It's trying to drown me. What's going on? I'm so confused. It's okay. It's okay.
For
It's okay.
New Kiddo, you just got the most subscribers from Oxbow Lake enjoyers right now.
Shout out Oxbow Lakes and Joys. Okay.
Shout out
that-
Oxbow Lake enjoyers.
Okay, pounds and lakes. Okay, makes sense. Okay, can I ask you another question about your art, right?
Can I ask another question before the tide comes rolling in?
You're being authentic, but you're also trying to stand out, right? If you go on tour, right, it's like a lot of people going like, wow, Iain is awesome. What would make you stand out, do you think?
Whew, that's a great question. What would make me stand out? I think it's just like perspective. I feel like I am very in my head a lot of the times, and I think, okay, so there's this concept called universality from the specific, and it's the reason why I think a lot of singer-songwriters now are blowing up by writing about like their specific feelings about growing up or their family or whatever it is.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I think that that's what is appealing about like the stuff that I make too, that it's not like, obviously it's not polished in the same way that like massive media companies make music and stuff. And it's also like from a perspective that it's not a excessively unique perspective. Like I am just a white guy. But I think that people still can relate to the like this real can universally relate to the specific things that I'm talking about. I think that's appealing. Like I'm trying to draw on feelings and write songs that I don't normally hear. And I think that people would enjoy that. Like one of the songs that I'm really proud of lyrically is It Was a Good Night, because it is not, the song isn't convinced that it was, and I think that's really interesting.
There's like a duality.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it's interesting, but you're so right, because I was literally thinking about that concept for a while. I didn't know it had a name. You see why Professor here pulled up, gave it a name, universality from specific. Okay, that's very interesting, because basically in the song It Was a Good Night, you talk about your experience personal, which you overdressed for the occasion, for example, right? It's like, okay, I didn't, but I can relate, right, to like the emotions you
Being
had
like,
during that moment.
Yeah, being like feeling like a sore thumb, like stuck out, like not a part of the group.
Yep, 100%. Iain, since hopefully the podcast isn't gonna die, but we'll see about that. If we talk in the future, but the recent future, because we're talking far future, so recent future. Right now, 2026, it's a new year, a new chapter. What are you hoping for achieving?
Oh, that's a great question. I think, okay, so shout out New Kiddo for real for doubling my subscribers in just December.
That was all you. You put in the work, and I just credited you. That's it. It was all you.
Thank you very much. Shout out Hermicraft Mancha and Overtake That Kid for real. I think for me, if I say it, I don't know if it's gonna happen. My goal is monetization. So I've reached the point where all that's left is watch time and like watch hours or whatever that YouTube measures. And so it would be nice to, by the end of this year, after like releasing more videos and hopefully some more music over the summer, to get to a point where I can check monetization on my content. That would be pretty sweet, because that would like legitimize making more and putting more time into content and stuff, and it would be pretty sweet because by the end of December 2026 I would be entering my last term of my degree. So like I would have just finished my second last term in December 2026, so going into January 2027 it would have been like the last term of my last year before I graduate. So it'd be pretty sweet to like have a little bit of a cushion and something to work towards once I graduate. I think that short-term goals, if we're talking like in 2026, I want to release another EP. I have the songs, I just haven't started working on them. I'm lucky enough in 2026 to, through my schooling, to work on someone else's EP that I'm mixing. So I'll probably make a video about that process of like mixing someone else's work and mixing someone else's recordings, and like then what that whole process is as like a mix engineer. And then that EP should also slap, and then release some of my own music, as well as like do more fun streams and more fun content, and I think it's just about having fun as well. Like I just want to have a good time.
But don't miss out on the fun. No missing out on
yes,
the fun.
Don't miss the flowers for the, don't miss the trees for the forest, or something like that, whatever that saying is. Like I am trucking along slowly and I like that. I would love to have monetization and things like that turned on, but I don't want to sacrifice the fun and enjoyment that I get from making music and streaming and making videos, because I just like to do it.
100%, Ian. 100%.
Yeah.
Since we're going for watch hours this year, what is the one video on either of your channels that you think viewers from this podcast would like to enjoy?
Okay, well,
you have 15 seconds to pick.
I produced a song for a big YouTuber. Here's why. Here's how. The one about the making of Overtake That Kid. I think that's a really fun, interesting video. And then the other one is Why Do We Hate Autotune? That's the first video that like I felt as if I had like a style in a way, that I'm, or at least like an identity that I'm working off of. So you can watch that video, or the last one.
Where's the list?
The last one.
Where's the list for like the summer? Thanks so much.
The last one is the Light Strike Experience, because I think that one's also really good.
That one goes.
That one's from like a couple years ago, but that one's so really good. Yeah,
I
feel that one. That one's like, yeah, I'm really proud of it.
Man. Okay.
Shout out Tubnet. Oh,
Ian,
heartbreaking.
You're a rising artist. You're the underdog that everyone should be rooting for. You showed how awesome, how authentic you are. I thank you so much for coming for this podcast, for yapping with me here. Since you are most likely listening to this on the audio platforms, you can just Google Iain Asio with like a S, I think, and you're gonna hear his songs if you want to. Or you can click right now to check out the one video that Iain the Music said is like the best one. Iain, thank you so much for coming here and have a nice day.
No more leading me astray. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much for having me.
Except not yet. Iain, the podcast isn't over, unfortunately, for you.
No, get out of here.
Iain, I may have lied to you.
Uh-oh.
See, this isn't a regular episode of Catching Up, since I am experimenting a little bit. You mentioned during this podcast that you think you're trying to, it's difficult for you to, promote your own content, to promote your own songs, in fact, and you're trying to just kind of sneak them into the content, sneak them into the videos you make, the topics you talk about. And I've kind of got inspired by you in the music. I kind of got inspired by you. So
that's good.
That was a twist in this podcast. If you look below right now, the title of the video, you can clearly see is sneaking his own lyrics into convo until he notices. Ian, I have sneaked a lyric from every single song you've ever uploaded to Spotify in the conversation without you noticing. You haven't noticed anything. I said, if I'm being honest, right now it seems you've lied. Where is that from, Ian? Where is that from? I said, I don't know what my life will be. I don't know what my life will be from the goodbye to me. I feel like I've been lacking from the prom dress. You said you'd take your time. Title are hard and so is love. Can I ask you another question? Super easy one from Come Tell Me Again. Expect me to believe them. How is that fair? There was so much, Ian, and congratulations. You've been kind of pranked, low-key.
That's so awesome.
I hope you don't mind. Thank you for coming here. It was pretty funny. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. That's so awesome. I love that so much.
Did you notice any of it? Be honest. Did you notice any of it?
No, I didn't. Not a clue.
Perfect. All right, fellas. Go watch Ian's video and bye-bye, everyone.
Take it easy.